Good evening, everybody. We're picking up where we left off on Friday. We beat the game. Like, we beat the whole game. We just need to beat the bonus levels now. I'm actually going to start by unlocking them all. Also, if you were there yesterday for Katamari, when I said, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow, I lied. I forgot that I hadn't done the bonus levels. So it's actually Lost Kingdoms. Actually, technically I didn't lie. I didn't know what I'd be doing that day. If you think about it. I'm surprised I didn't open them off stream. I didn't remember that I had to do this until like 15 minutes ago, so... This is fine. Banshee just casually being the best card in the game. Also, fun fact, today was my first ever day with ADHD medication, and it has been a time. I have unlimited power, basically. I'm like Rock Lee after having taken his training weights off. I just can't be stopped or contained anymore. Now, that said, there's a non-zero chance that I just like crash out really hard in the middle of stream, and if that happens, I'm sorry. It will be my first time having ADHD meds wear off. This should be how the meds work. It shouldn't be, but I haven't actually experienced it yet, so we're all learning together. But yeah, it should just like wear off and drop me down to normal. Your suggestion for the first secret level is either water for the best card or wind for the best summon? Yeah, alright. I unlocked wood last time. I'll unlock water this time. Also, I was looking into the sequel for this game. What's the word? I was looking into the sequel for this game, and the protagonist of that game actually has two outfits, technically. Because she's got the one that she's got the one that she wears, like, during the game. But she's also got one that she wore in the demo for that game that was on a demo disc. So, you have the option with a little bit of shenaniganery to actually have her wear her demo outfit in the main game. Because it's just one file. You can just replace it, if you have the means to do so. You fool, my deck is just Banshees all the way down. No amount of Ultra Instinct dodging will save you from me. It is a little bit dumb that you can't unlock all four. It'd be nice if you could like open it and be like, hey, I got the thing, and then just like move on. And then like having the thing opens the level. Did I say I would open water? I lied. We're doing Earth, that was what was to the left. Temple of Amantonk. It's okay, I'll do water first next time. When I actually do the levels, I'll do water first. How about that? I wonder how good a deck that would just be 30 Banshees would be. Like, surely that'd actually be really good. But yeah, not putting the cart before the horse and talking about the second game, I actually really like the main character's outfit from this game. Like, I think I said that back when I started playing, but like, I actually really like this outfit. Like, the wing cloak in particular, I really like that. Like, I'm a sucker for cloaks in general. I appear to have been petrified. This is fine, though. Too many modern fantasy designs are clean and tight. It's like a really nice classic fantasy aesthetic. I am of two minds because I actually really like modern fantasy. But a lot of like older fantasy aesthetics are also really good. This is like the least committal thing that I could say, but I think that like the proper way to do it is to just like take the things that you like from both old and new. Because like I do like a good like gleaming hero. Like I know that a lot of people are like super into like gritty, grungy, like, you know, dirt in the hair, blood in the teeth types, but sometimes you just want like a paladin with like mirror polished armor. Oh, she's pretty. She didn't do anything, but she looked really good while she wasn't doing it. Which is what really matters if you think about it. This does feel a little bit like a chore. If it was like a challenge to open a different thing. Like if it was like, oh, like here's an elemental theme challenge and then you get the stage. That'd be kind of cool, but this is just running laps. Oh well, only gotta do it once more after this. This is fine. Oh, water. I said I'd do water. Make ready. Tear John Temple? Well, what did John do to deserve to be teared? Torn? Torn. I'm just imagining the steel skeletons being like, oh god, not her again. Her and all her banshee friends. I like all my banshee friends. It'd be really cool if I could like shuttle experience from banshees onto something else. Like I get 10 kills with a banshee and then I do God of Destruction. That'd be cool. You know, I probably could just run away. I don't think I actually need anything from killing these people. But like, I feel like killing people is its own reward sometimes, you know? Yeah, more banshees. my entire deck is just like 27 Banshees and 3 Mind Flayers. I wonder if I can I wonder if I can hit them both with one shot. Probably. I in fact could not. Ultra Instinct Goblin Lord, hello. Casually walks down a set of stairs and the shot goes clean over his head because he's small. Couldn't be me. Speaking of the second game, I happened to notice while I was looking into it that there's actually a Save Game Plus feature. Like, if you've got stuff from this game, it actually gives you stuff in the second game. So there's actually, like, tangible benefits to going around and maxing out this file. I'm a huge sucker for any kind of, like, carryover stuff like that. I wasn't, like, a huge fan of Mass Effect, but I did think that it was really cool how, like, the stuff you did in one game directly affected the state of the world at the start of the next game. Except for that one guy who was bugged and would always act as though you had taken the Renegade option. It's really funny because they wrote around that in the third game. Because you meet him in all 3 games, and in the first game you can either like punch him in the face or like give him a hug. I can't remember exactly what the circumstances is. In the second game, he acts as though you punched him in the face no matter what you actually did. So the way they wrote around that is in the third game, if in the second game you did like the good guy thing, in the third game he'd be like, hey, listen, sorry for saying that you punched me. That was not truthful. And I think that that's just like a delightful little way to get around that. Alright, let's start with the Water Temple. Only took a quarter of an hour to open the 3 of them. The beautiful Land of Water. According to legend, this area is home to the mystical Blue Dragon. Blue Dragon's another game I'd like to play. It's an Xbox 360 RPG. Did you come to meet the Blue Dragon? Yes. Yes, I did. You sense a powerful magic. The plants and animals prospered in the New World. They multiplied so that they covered all the land. But the gods of creation and war came to disagree over who should have dominion over the land. Each god created an army of slaves to wage war against the other. The little ones could not defend themselves against the powerful gods. For many years, the 2 gods struggled for supremacy, but neither could beat the other. Eventually, the gods sealed each other into prisons of magic, ending the war. The servants of the gods returned to the dust from which they came and were seen no more. You know, except for all the monsters. Ow, rude. Crystal Rose catching strays even though it did nothing. Yeah, Golden Sun is also on my list of games to play. Actually, maybe I could do Golden Sun as my next Sunday game. I'd have to double check how long it is though. all 4 of these levels are large and obnoxious. I wonder how I might get over there. Never mind, I see a teleporting thing. I have to do Golden Sun 1 and 2 as a series because they're one game across. Okay. I can work with that. Hey, get captured, nerd. Interact with the windmill? Maybe if I punch it during a fight. Let's try that. Extremely rude. Oh, that didn't work. 70 to 100 hours to do Golden Sun. Oh, Garrett, welcome. Things are actually going really well for me. I beat the game last time, I'm doing the bonus levels now. One of my myriad mental illnesses has finally been mitigated, which has been delightful. To get to the central shrine, you have to activate all the switches in the corners. That's useful information. And if those are switches and not teleporters, then I must have missed the way to get to the one over there. I'll have to figure that out. Not 100 hours, 15 hours for the first, 20 for the second. That's not too bad. Oh, rude. How long to beat says 100 hours. I do trust How Long to Beat. Like, I usually check How Long to Beat before I start a game for stream so I know which, like, slot to put it in. And it's usually correct. Right, get touched, switch. I see like a tile here. Like there's like a little seam on the ground, I don't know if you can see it or not. Oh, I wonder if it's because of this like decal. That might be why I can see a seam. Also, fun fact, speaking about seams, something I learned recently is that N64 emulation, like the Virtual Console does on Switch, where like they take an N64 game and they like make it natively play at a higher resolution, actually introduces a ton of seams. And like those seams wouldn't have been there on the original release on original hardware. And the reason that that happens is because the renderer on the original hardware rounded off a bunch of numbers and like blurred a bunch of pixels in such a way that like certain walls could be close enough to each other and they would visibly be joined seamlessly. But on a higher resolution, the numbers round to different places, which, depending on how the levels are constructed, can introduce seams. The Blue Dragon likes to test the strength of everybody who comes here. Well, I'm very strong. I can lift a whole 30 pounds. Briefly. And then I get tired. Oh, my bones. 30 pounds is a lot, right? You know, I love learning about behind the scenes stuff for like anything really. I'm very much the type that like pulls things apart to see what they look like inside. Did I activate the switch yet? I don't think I did. No, I did. I should probably try to chuck a healing card the next time I get into a fight. Hey look, it's the next time I'm in a fight. Hey look, a healing card. We take those. I really shouldn't have brought Demon Fox. She's a fox. I want her to be included. Okay, so I gotta figure out a way across that gap. And a similar gap over there. Yeah, she's a fox. She's included whether you want her or not. Okay, so... Gotta figure out a way across... Wait, what? Oh, do these just like pop up in order? Okay, that's substantially easier than I thought it was gonna be. I thought I might have to like come back with a card that could like freeze an ice bridge. Okay, what loot do you have for me? The blue dragon has been alive for a long, long time. At least 7. He's been around since the Big War, and that was hundreds and hundreds of years ago. One of my favorite things is just leaving the units off of measurements. It's dumb, but I really enjoy doing it. Let's go around in circles and refresh a few cards. That's probably fine for now. For a second I freaked out, I thought I had 6 health. That's my magic. My health is still north of 200. Everything is okay. Oh, that fairy lied to me. Get smacked, nerd. think it'd be kind of cool if, like, getting the Kraken to 9,999 experience unlocked a transformation into a rubber duck called the Quacken. That was an incredibly low-hanging fruit of a pun, but I'm pleased with myself for making it anyway. My Banshee could use some work. Luckily I got plenty of shots. Okay, now we're talking. Them stomping around like that reminded me of these statues from Legend of Zelda. The ones with like the eye in their main body. And like when their life gets low, they start stomping around in like a frenzy. Wait, why did Armos get automated? That's gotta be like a swear word in a foreign language. That's really weird. Hand of Pain. Every single nail is a hangnail on the Hand of Pain. Truly a miserable existence. You sense a powerful magic. It exploded. Explosions are the most powerful magic of all. Demon Skeleton. Ice Golem. Sasquatch. Oh, hello, sir. Is that a Dragon Ball for me? Can I make a wish? My powers are not for the weak. If you want my help, you must prove your worth. Just saying, 2 for 2 on explosions now. That is a Kraken. Oh, that is a lot of damage on that Kraken. Luckily I've got range. And moderately acceptable aim. Let's pull in some healing spells. Apart from missing half my shots, I'm really not feeling like I'm doing too badly. Spend a little bit of health on a little bit of dragon. The fox did it! The fox beat the Kraken! Not that. Vampire bushes, those just suck health from everything. Blue Dragon. It's a summon, 1 use, 20 magic stone requirement, pretty steep. Restores all used and discarded cards, completely heals the player and all allies. That's pretty good. If I had 2 of those in my deck, I wouldn't need any other card restoration at all. So let's just slip that into my deck. It's probably near the bottom. Oh, there it is. You said wind next, right? Wait, wind's not an element. You said earth next, right? I was like, it's green, that's wind. According to legend, the wild forest of Hupanjen is home to the mystical white tiger, the lord of all wood creatures. I suspect Fox is going to be happy here. You're in the forest of Hupanjen. Humans that stray into the forest never leave. Well, luckily I'm a fox. Beware, death stalk ahead. The signboard is unreadable. A beast of some kind has scratched off most of the letters. It's a cat. It's gotta be a cat. They will scratch anything but the scratching post you bought for them to scratch. Like, make no mistake, I adore cats. But, like, cats are little shits. I ignore Isisu, I'm a fox. Allegations that I'm a cat are not true. Oh, Mandragora. What is a fox if not a cat running a dog running cat software? Well, I mean that would. Anyway. The other day, one of my friends hit me with a line that I don't know if I'll ever recover from. She was like, "Foxes are just dogs with autism." And I was like, you know what? You are actually 100% correct. It Banshee'd be. We'll just patch ourselves up a little bit. Oh, Demon Hound. Speaking of dogs. Fairy just got locked out. It was like, no, let me through. Fox putting in work. Love to see it. Let's grab all the shinies before they stop shining and start disappearing. Let's try and pull that fox back. And then shoot this eye with the Banshee. It's Banshees all the way down. Until you get to the bottom. That's where the foxes are. The remaining god feared the 2 warring gods would return and renew their destructive war. So that the two imprisoned gods should never meet again, the third god split the land into two halves. Onto each continent, the third god placed one of the imprisoned gods. The gods sealed the prisons of the other two gods with 5 runestones of power. Wait, there's a third god now? There's creation and destruction, and a third god? Interesting. I wonder if we learn more about the third god in the second game. Maybe across all 4 bonuses, also very likely. But more importantly, across all 4 bonuses is powerful cards. I like powerful cards. I think that armor might have just poisoned himself with a mushroom. Are you gonna explode there? There we go. That's like me playing Terraria with a friend. They'll like see a trapped chest and they'll stop and they'll not open it, and then I'll just be like, ooh, trapped chest. Or rather, I'll just be like, ooh, chest. And then I charge forward and I open it without any consideration for the surroundings. Often killing us both in a giant conflagration. Luckily, I never play hardcore. That was a really fat Banshee attack. I'm into it. I feel like the only games that I actually like play hardcore are like roguelites. Because you're kind of like obligated to play those hardcore. Dying is just part of progress. What happens if I touch this? You hear the sound of a door opening in the distance. Cockatrice. Canterpoker. Ghost armor. This is where the White Tiger is imprisoned. He's very strong, but if you beat him at battle, I'm sure he'll help you with your quest. My quest is already over, but I appreciate the sentiment. I'm just here because I want him. I am all about that high power. I'm gonna shove him in a book and never use him. No, I'm gonna use him. I just need to figure out where he is. I see a red fairy here, so I probably haven't been this way before. What is a human doing in a place like this? Winning? Also arguably poaching. Oh, hello. I feel like calling this tiger white kind of doesn't accurately summarize its colors. I call this more of like a white and green tiger. Or like even so far as to call him a green tiger. I got the fast drop for this fight? What do you mean? This stuff can be weird with which doors open after fights. Oh. So in summary, I got lucky. It's kind of what I do. Hey Blue Dragon, help me bully your friend here. Arigato for the assist on the bullying. Surprised that was only 750 experience. Doubled by Banshee. Trickster. It emits a mysterious sound wave that will produce one of 6 conditions. So it's like bad breath, but like the Morbol brushed its teeth recently. White Tiger. Fangs of Glory, offense 99. The Lord of the Wood creatures, from his terrible jaws there is no escape. One of the most powerful summons creatures in the game. Can't be used in multiplayer. It's full screen? Oh. Thought occurs to me. A thought occurs to me. Is there a space? Yes, there is. Get Tiger. What is stopping me from making a deck that's just Unicorn, Blue Dragon, White Tiger? Like, can I go into a stage like this? I will always have 0 mana, that's fine. Yalwog, let's do Yalwog. The Land of Fire. According to legend, this area is home to the mystical Golden Phoenix. Let's see if this plays out the way I think it will in my head. Oh, it is very red in here. This is Yalwog, the Land of Fire. This is where all fire beings come from. Yalwog is ruled by the Golden Phoenix. She's just right here. Alright. What's up? Brave princess, hear my plea. A black and foul water is poisoning this land. Find the source of this evil and put an end to it. The black water robs me of my strength. Relieve me of this problem and I shall aid you in your quest. Can I just beat you up instead? I'm good at that. Okay, so I do that. And then I use Unicorn. And then I use Tiger. Oh, I got an orc. I suppose I have to smash this down in a fight. Wait, does White Tiger do... Does White Tiger do structure damage? Okay, I can't smash it down anyway. All things considered, I feel like this is working well. The fact that I can just trade health for power. I just spend the entire time in a cutscene, I'm safe. But yeah, bringing another card would have been smart in hindsight. If only just to break things. I love finding infinite loops. Is it efficient? Absolutely not. Is it entertaining me? Very much yes. Okay, let's try to find a way around. Let's try this alternate path that I didn't go down last time. I might have more luck down here. Ooh, treasure. Could have brought God of Death as the fourth card since this is sorting to one that's actually brilliant. God of Destruction into Tiger just kills everything. I'm definitely doing that for the last stage. Wait. Wait, how did I run out of cards? Hold up. I'm in danger. Fairy, fairy, please, hand me the blue dragon. Oh no. I'm genuinely not sure what went wrong there. I must have like done something in the wrong order. Alright, let's do God of Destruction and like an extra unicorn as insurance. Wait, how many cards does unicorn restore? 1 to 5. Oh, it needs to be guaranteed at least 2. Okay, minor hole in my strategy. 20% chance that I break every time I loop. 1 to 2. 5 to 10. Okay, this works. That won't break. Alright, we're actually going to take a 5-minute break here. Please use this time to refill your beverage, go to the bathroom, anything that would take you about 5 minutes. I'll see you in about that long. return. Welcome back. Or, get wrecked if you're still behind, I guess. Because I'm going on. It's been 5 minutes. Thank you for the head taps. Okay, this time around I shouldn't be able to brick because the lowest number that I can roll on the Mind Flayer is 5. And then the dragon is just a guaranteed full restoration. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. You hit me right as I took a drink. The water's all gonna pour out of holes in my body now. Also, I forgot to do God of Destruction first. Okay, so Mind Flayer doesn't heal me. So I've got to be careful about that. Like, Dragon will leave me at full health, Flayer will leave me at no health. Luckily it doesn't look like I can kill myself with by casting a spell. That would have been a hole in the whole plan. Ooh, Dark Raven. Doesn't Unicorn guarantee 2 to 4? It's 1 to 5. That's what happened last time. I used a Unicorn, rolled a 1, and bricked. Because it pulled back the tiger and not the dragon. Ideally, I'd have 2 dragons. Yeah, speaking of dragon, it's currently the... What I thought? I was gonna say, it's currently the only card on my deck. That was a lie. I've got God of Destruction. It takes her to deep the god cards. That is unfortunate, but it only has to happen once. And until then, Mind Flayer will get the job done. Shadow Serial deck of 20 white tigers. I mean, by the looks of it, you really only need 1. This combo works on God of Destruction itself. That's actually really funny. Speaking of God of Destruction, sure would be nice if I could skip this cutscene. Oh well. Okay, so that's gotta fire off. Luckily it blasted him away from me, so I'm not gonna get, like, frame 1 killed. Then Mind Flayer gives me my stuff back, and then Tiger clears everything up. Love to see it. What does this thing say? In the beginning there was only the void. Out of the void 3 gods appeared. They were the gods of creation, destruction, and harmony. The gods created rock. The rock took shape and became the land. The void was a void no longer. The gods caused the land to grow green. They created creatures of all shapes to live upon the land. All in the beginning. Okay, so God of Harmony is a thing. I see some broken chains, always a banger aesthetic. Ooh, dragon. Anyway. I probably don't want to use this combo on the last level, it'll extend it by like an hour. That is a concerning notion. I imagine there's just like a lot of fights. I don't like the squelching noise that I'm making as I'm walking. Great demon. Wait, no. Get out of here with that fireball. Then Mind Flyer, directly into an explosion that's blanketing the screen. And then White Tiger. I'll probably switch back to my normal deck then for the last stage. Wait, what? He healed? Hello? Did God of Destruction not hurt him because he was dazed out when it went off? Oh, that's... okay. Alright. It's not a 100% autopilot deck and I'm fine with that. At least I've already opened most of these chests so I can just run by most of them. I still think it's a little bit sad that I don't have the God of Creation as a card. Like, I would imagine the God of Creation having the effect that the Water Dragon has. Like, full heal, full restoration of all cards. Yeah, see, that's what I wanted to have happen the last time. Oh well, learning moments are learning moments. And they're always welcome. Sometimes you need to take one to the jaw to learn a lesson. And other times people say that while they're like physically abusing you, but yeah, it is what it is. See how the ground is all black and yucky here? It's that demon fox. It's the one responsible for all the black water. Oh, that rapscallion of a fox. But I just can't get mad at her. Honestly, probably should have done Mind Flayer first. Oh well. Get wrecked. Also, I like your comparison of this deck to Danger Mario. It's actually really endearing how everything just like comes back to Paper Mario with you. Oh, Hand of Fire. It's just Paper Mario all the way down. Okay, got a Mind Flayer immediately. Then got a Destruction. I'm a little bit spooked. Also, I think the Ifrit phased out, so I'm gonna have to loop a second time. 2 types of JRPG, Dragon Quest and Paper Mario. Yeah, Claire Obscure is actually Paper Mario. Oh, wait, the Ifrit came back in. Love to see it. I haven't played Claire Obscure, but I'm actually really interested in doing so. 2 types of games, menus, and parkour. I mean, both are fine. I like both. Though I definitely have like a bit more of a preference for a menu game. The Demon Fox is just beyond this point. Be careful, I'm right here. Very Clear Obscure is a masterpiece. I've heard much the same. Gonna have to kill a fox? Nuh-uh. I'm just going to correct her behavior. It's fine, she's a fox, she likes that sort of thing. Ow, 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 big apples, they sting. You know, I went to school to become a doctor, but I dropped out like 1 year away from actually becoming a doctor. So apples are like 75% repulsive to me. Oh, kitty trap. Chimera. Berserker. And if I can go over there and touch that thingy, I'll get full health, which is a nice safety net. Oh, Demon Fox. Hold that thought, Mind Flare. Ow. Really good thing that that didn't, really good thing that that didn't have me at 1 HP. It would have been really, really funny if I made it all this far and then the fox one-tapped me. Oh no. Okay, so I'm gonna have to, like, not stand in one spot. I will say, I'm glad that if anything was going to beat my ass, it's the fox. Oh no, I'm rotating. Like, I don't mind losing to another fox. Well, Pink Reaper, you're a baka. ASMR. It would have been really funny if I made it this far and then the fox one-tapped me. I like how you guys never redeem one thing at a time. It's always 5 things in a row. Not complaining, just observing. It's like you remember that there's a points button down there and then you push all of them at once. So really, you're just like me. Thank you for the hydrate. Can't wait for the new model debut so we can get an overthinking cap redeem. I should write that down so that I don't forget to implement it. I should write that down so I don't forget to implement it. I think my meds are wearing off. I'm slurring my words again. That's not a healing thing. This is. Hold on. There's a seam between the water and the ground here. You see it? Like where it connects with the, with how the rock is uplifted. Like you can see it most clearly when it's like between camera angles. Alright, I'm walking into this fight with full health so the fox can't just like instantly kill me. Huh, would have figured that that would restore my magic too. I'm almost done with this game. You'd think I'd know how it works. You know, I'm not out of the woods. The fox could still one-shot me, just not the instant I walk in. Alright. Oh, the fact that I can't move very fast in here. Oh, that's actually concerning. Okay, so my hope is that the fire will burn out during the animation for this. While I'm invincible. Oh, darn it. It's not quite there. I'm starting to think that the fox might just be a hard counter to this. Let's just use my normal deck. Let's take out the fox and put in the tiger. Yeah. There we go. Banshee isn't super good here, Fire Element. But doesn't Banshee pierce defense? So, wouldn't that, like, not matter? Yeah, I am 100% like tickled pink, totally on board with the thing walling my cheese strat being another fox. Still effective by resistance? Ah, so it is. Moderately problematic, but I do have other options. What I really need is a rusted iron ring so I can run around in this swamp without difficulty. This little maneuver will cost you one card. Lost Black Dragon, honestly, I'm totally fine with that. I meant to take that out of my deck. I don't like it transferring damage back to me. Ow. Also ow. Cannot escape. Oh. Moderately problematic. Is it like an RNG thing, or is it like a power level of the enemies kind of thing? Like if I tried it multiple times, would it start working? one it freaked down. This is a non-random battle? Oh, gotcha. But I didn't get this battle the last times, so wouldn't that make it random? Or is it like the location of a battle is fixed, but the contents aren't? I was about to say, looking forward to putting Demon Fox in my deck. Demon Fox was in my deck, it's not the reward for this stage. Oh, this is immaculate. I could not be happier with that. Get rotated, nerd. Oh, I could not be happier with that. Alright, the fox is dead. Or rather corrected, I should say. You have done well. The flow of poisoned water has been stopped. Receive now the award that I promised you. Golden Phoenix, Lifesaver. The Lord of the Fire creatures, the Golden Phoenix uses its phenomenal life force to absorb all damage taken by the player's side. Can't be used in multiplayer. I wonder how that plays with the cheese deck. Let's get Black Dragon out and let's get Phoenix in. Like, can Phoenix block God of Destruction? Can it protect me from getting bodied if I get hit when I'm vulnerable? I only just now realized that I could zoom out on this screen. I only just now realized that. Now, where's that last thing? Water... Wait, did I do all four? So, fire's here. Water's here. Wood's here. What's the last one? Fire, water, what? My deck only has fire, water, and wood cards. I've legitimately completely forgotten what the last element is. Oh, here we are. Temple of Amantak. Let's talk to Gerd first. It was hidden smack dab in the middle of the screen where I'd never look. Okay, nothing here. Actually, I wonder how much experience my blue dragon's up to. Less than 1,000. Okay. The lost Temple of Amantak is dedicated to the spirits of the earth. It is said to be home to the mystical Great Turtle. I hear Great Turtle and I think really, really annoying tank. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swap out one Banshee for the God of Destruction. Pull the Kraken. Alright. That gives me a little bit more leeway. Earth is strong against water. Ah, good point. I almost just replaced that with a Dragon Knight immediately after you said that. Let's just put that Banshee back in. What's Fenrir do again? Damage to Earth? Let's do that. I like the notion of doing damage to every Earth thing on the field. I'll take out the Ghost Armor, I've got Chaos Armor. And I'll put in another Fenrir. Alright, Great Turtle, show me what you got. This is the Temple of Amantak. Have you come to meet with the Great Turtle? Then you need to get the treasure from the innermost room and bring it back here. Alright. I am very good at looting. See, look, I'm looting right now. Oh, Griffin. This looks like it's gonna slam shut behind me, but I'll take that over it slamming shut on me. This is my favorite place in the whole temple. Get wrecked. Yeah, I'm Commander Shepard. This is my favorite place in the whole temple. Mass Effect mentioned twice in one stream. That's a new record. I remember back when that game was the only thing anybody could talk about. And then Mass Effect 3 came out and all dialogue abruptly ceased. And then Andromeda came out and it started back up, but not in the way that they'd hoped it would. You still need to play Mass Effect? My Mass Effect hot take is that the first game is the best one. Like, a lot of people think that 2 is the best game, but in my opinion, it's a downgrade compared to 1. Like, they streamlined a bunch of systems that, personally, I think did not need streamlining. Like, they basically gutted character customization. There's very, very few choices to make. The Great Turtle gives each human that comes here a test. If you can pass the test, I'm sure he'll agree to help you. Well, I certainly hope it's not a memory test. My medications have probably worn off by now. Then again, who knows? Maybe I only had to take them once and I've been permanently upgraded. Hard to say. The last remaining god brought 5 runestones to the rulers of the Little Ones on each continent. Each chieftain swore to protect the runestone he received. Each was promised prosperity in return. The god left the land and became light, shielding each land from the other. As time passed, the Little Ones forgot about the other land and remembered only their own continent. Oh, zombie dragon. Thank you for the hygiene. The Great Turtle won't speak with you unless you can prove that you're more powerful than him. I mean, I certainly think I'm pretty powerful. Oh, I just realized Fenrir's like a... Fenrir's like a Wish.com white tiger. It's white tiger, just like less impressive in every aspect. There's a receptacle here into which an object can be placed. Reading is difficult. I've only been doing it for decades. You found the necklace of the Pharaoh. Proceeds to put it on. It's definitely not cursed as heck. It's probably exceptionally cursed, in all honesty. I feel like in most media, when you need, like, cursed artifacts, I feel like Egypt is, like, the #1 source of them, and then, like, the Aztecs are, like, a close second. Like, you never really hear about, like, a cursed artifact from, like... What's another group? You never really hear about, like, a cursed artifact from, like, the American settlers. Don't mind me, just grave robbing. I like that, it's just a mummy card. Is that really it? Funny, if true. Is that really it? It can't be that simple. I guess I'll just assume that it is. My skeleton is trying its best. And messing up my attacks in the process. This thing is dunking on me just by running around erratically. I can stomach losing to the fox, I can't stomach losing to this. There we go. He was just driving around minding his own business. Not a concern in the world, least of all me. Alright, let's do a little sneaky around, because it looks like the door is closed. Whipworm is substantially more useful than the skeleton, as it would turn out. What? Turn out. Ooh, lots of guys here. I'll throw Whipworm low-key just to get rid of him. Oh, my poor Mandragora got petrified. But it lived. Sorry, Mega Mandragora. He has evolved beyond being a mere Mega, or a mere Mandragora. Now he is Mega. Don't mind me just proceeding to miss the broadside of a barn. This is fine. The snipers didn't miss. Yeah, your aim's way better. But I lived. Okay, I call shenanigans. My shots are going straight over this thing's head. Get roasted. Okay, so this is where I was meant to bring the mummy card. Alright, there's out. Okay, so Phoenix accomplished vanishingly little. Luckily I've got a unicorn in my hand. Oh. Mild to moderate bullying from the Sphinxes. Pull in another healing card for them. Healing. I wanted to be healed. Get shot, nerd. Get shot a second time, nerd. Right, all things considered, I think that went well. Oh, I like flanked the Sphinxes, I didn't quite get them. And Great Turtle. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. An extremely powerful creature that uses the power of Earth to launch salvos of volcanic lava that can wipe an entire area clear of monsters. Okay, so that kind of just seems like the same thing as the tiger. Oh, he's like a turret, he's not like a one and done. Gotcha. Yeah, 98 out of 105 cards. Oh, I did get a Sphinx. Somewhere. He's the best tank, makes sense. The Sphinx sends out an ultra-high frequency sound wave which will cause major damage to anything in the path. It may also cause paralysis. It bugs me a little bit that the four lords aren't like right next to one another. Like you'd think that they'd be hanging out down here with the God of Destruction and the other like super powerful cards. My Tiger's already at 5k, yeah. He got a lot of kills. But if I'm not mistaken, that's all the levels in the game. I could go and like grind cards, but in terms of like actual stuff to do, I think that's it. Actually, I think there's one thing that I haven't done. Oh, thank you for the headpats. I don't think I ever came back to the first level to get that one chest that I never opened. So let's do that. Ariel will never see Doppelganger. I've been Doppelganger the entire time. Oh, you know what? I wonder if Gerd is the god of harmony. Because like originally I thought she was the god of creation, but then she like wasn't. But it would make sense if she was harmony. Doppelgangers what the gods turn into is just an independent that looks like me. Nice. Lore about how one of the evil gods Venus took on the form of a crone and disappeared. They turned to dust and disappeared. Oh, is there a car in the background? Sorry about that. I wish that I could make people not drive cars, but I can't. I might be a very powerful fox, but I'm not powerful enough to stop people from doing that. Doppelganger instantly kills whatever it touches, including me. Nice. Let's just leave. Oh, Banshee got me out of there. Alright, after all this time, we're finally gonna find out what's in this chest. Watch it just be a lizard man. Oh shit, it was a Mandragora. Well, now we can rest while knowing what was in that chest. let's finish it off with a bang. I was really scared that that thing was gonna pop up on me and kill me. Humiliating defeat. And a celebratory rotation. Yeah, imagine dying to the first boss with a deck full of gods. That would have been embarrassing. Alright, well, I think that I think that thank you for the head pats. I think that that makes for a good conclusion to this game. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it each and every time. Next scheduled stream is going to be on Wednesday. The game is Fire of the Dragon. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for Friday. I also wasn't sure what I was going to do today, but I'm pretty sure I haven't forgotten anything this time, so now I'm Now I'm actually not sure what I'm going to do for Friday. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful night. What about Sunday? I also don't know what I'm doing for Sunday. I actually forget what game I most recently played on Sunday. Right, Katamari. I finished Katamari, so I don't know. We'll find out together. Have a wonderful night.